Our story begins in Paris. When my mother died in May of 2014, she had been living in France. Although she didn't leave her body in France, she did leave a lot of possessions behind there. And eventually, in September of that year, those things arrived to my residence in Brooklyn, and I stored them in the basement. As you can imagine, it was really difficult for me to go downstairs and start looking through things. Finally, in January, I found the emotional strength to go down there and just start looking through, boxes, start looking through her belongings. A large part of my motivation for doing so, other than getting a sense of closure, was that as a family, we had come to the conclusion that it was important to honor her and give her a memorial service, even though that memorial service would be a year later. But having said that, I realized that I actually had no idea what to do for her because my mother hadn't left any instructions. I found myself drawn to this one box in particular. It's true, it stood out more than the others. It was just a really kind of a plain cardboard box. Everything else that had come over was put in an official moving box with the name of the company and their official moving tape, on it. Let it eat you up. Comfort's what you seek. Comfort's. So as I went over to look at it, when I peeked inside, the first layer that came up was some homemade Christmas decorations. These are Christmas decorations that her grandchildren had made for her. That kind of fun stuff with sparkle and glitter on it. Round and round, you turn round and round. And I was very, very touched by that, and just very moved because she was such a good mom and grandma. She kept everything, all those little delicate things that a child would offer in love. And so I kept going through the box. I went down to the next layer, expecting to find more Christmas decorations. But, much to my surprise, the next thing I came across was a blue pamphlet about this size, and it had been published by a meditation group that she belonged to. But I also found a pamphlet with specific instructions. And the title was, Why Our Loved Ones Die. The rest of the description was giving instructions on what kind of a service that a yogi that was following this particular path would like to have at their memorial service. I started to cry and laugh at the same time. This was incredible. I know that I was led to that box, so that solved that problem. You need to eat to make your life so complete. Think what it is. So we went ahead with the memorial service that happened in the early part of May. And then time went on. But the thing that kind of bothered me during this period was I had been told by different friends who had lost a loved one that I would get a visitation from my mother in my dreams. Where was my dream? You're no exceptional case. At this point, a year had passed, And I was beginning to feel like I was never going to see her in a dream. How long was I going to have to wait? And then something amazing happened.
What it is you need to eat to make your life so complete. Think what it is you need to eat.
You've been listening to my song Comfort from my EP Ekayani Studio Collection, recorded in Paris. Thank you for watching EkayaniMusic.
Comfort's what you seek. Comfort's what you seek.
Hey, this is Ekayani. Here comes the lyrics video.
You turn round and round. 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 What do you want to do? Don't forget to nourish you. What do you want to do? Don't forget to nourish you. Think what it is you need to eat to make your life so complete. Think what it is you need to eat to make your life so complete. What do you want to do? Don't forget to nourish you. What do you want to do? Don't forget to nourish you. You feel bad for all the wrong you've done. You feel bad for all the wrong you've done. You feel bad for all the wrong you've done. You feel bad for all the wrong you've done. You make mistakes. You're no exceptional case. You make mistakes. You're no exceptional case. Think what it is you need to eat to make your life so complete. Think what it is you need to eat to make your life so complete. Don't you let it eat you up. 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 Comfort's what you seek. Comfort's what you seek. You turn round and round. 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 Mm-mm.